Hello chickens, how are you all doing today? It's almost Christmas if you're celebrating Christmas, and I do want to start off by wishing you all a very, very happy Christmas. May it be joyful and may you be surrounded with your friends and family. I am very excited, and I'm so relieved to tell you that I did do the grocery shopping yesterday and I got the last gammon, and that's my children's favorite dish. Thank goodness. I felt really bad for the lady that came after me, but you know, that is how it is. Anyway, moving on to pink things. Just wanted to put that video out before Christmas because I'm having a little break after today until the new year. So although I will be carrying on with any parcels that come into my website shop, my shops will be open, but I won't be doing any videos or anything like that. All right, so I am going to have a little catch up on all the things and journals that I haven't finished, like the little ladies, and if I'm feeling like I've got enough time, I'll even sort out my autumn journal. Those two I've got to get sorted. I'm not going into the new year with any other journals on my shelf except this one, which I'm very excited to share with you today. Right, so what do you need to get going and what do you need to collect so that you're ready in the new year? Well, the first thing is I'm using the Letters from a Lady journal kit. That is my latest one. I have put together 14 pages, which I have printed front to back. I'm going to share those with you now very quickly. And I'm going to divide this into 2 signatures. So that's the very first thing. So we've got, this is just the order that they come off the listing. So this is the journal pages kit. And as you know, I do digitals, but for those of you who don't have printers, I do printed kits for all my kits. So there you go. So this is the first page. On the back of that, I've put this beautiful peach and pink flower selection. So that's that one. I'm going to just put them over there. Then on the second page, I have got this beautiful collection, which is also some peachy bits. The lady at the table, we've got this background page. Now these 3 pages so far come from the journal pages collection, but I have printed on some of the background pages that come from a separate kit which has 16 pages. So here we go. This is this with the inkwell, or the ink part. This is from the background kit, pages. This is like a pearly pink with a bit of shabby, and I just love, that's probably my favorite background page. These lovely ladies here, and we've got these gorgeous roses on the back of that. Right, so I'll divide these up, and in the very next video in the new year, I'll show you how I'm going to divide those up and give you a little project to work on in the very next video, but that won't be until after the new year. Right, so here's the typewriter page, and you've got the more dusky pink on that one. And then the double page with the feathers, we've got the lovely soft dusky pearl pink, shabby pink polka dots. Then this page I've got it's like an old gold color polka dots. And then the lady writing at her desk, we've got the stripes with the flowers. This is the one that's the same as the fabric to cover our journal. And then on this page, we've got these lovely little roses on that one. Okay. Then this page here is one of the journal pages. I love this. On the back, I've put the gold, yellow gold color. It's like a subtle color on the back of that. And then with the pink one, with a pink border, that one had a gold border, I've got the light pink lace on the back of that. And again, those come from the background pages. On the 2 writing pages, we've got 2 of those. With the neutral shade, I've put this one on the back. And on this one, I've put the opposite. So this one's got the pink, and that one, the goldy one's got the gold edge one. So that's what I've done there. All right, so those are all 14 pages. We'll divide those into 2, 7 of each, into each signature. I will show you what else now we are going to put into that. So let me just put that over there. Right, now to add to that, I'm taking one of my firm favorites, This is an actual digital kit as you see it here, with the tea stain pages, the avocado pages, and the lace pages. All right, you see me use this one all the time. Now the question is, ladies, would you like me to put this as a printed kit with these exact 3 in? I do have this as a separate thing, but I'm happy to do that for those of you who don't like to make their own tea stain pages. I don't in winter. I've printed mine, so here they are. I'm going to use 4 of these. I've printed them on both sides. I'm going to use 4 of the avocado dyed pages, and I printed those on the other side as well, and then 4 of the lace pages, because this works so well with this kit. Well, I use it in most kits, really. Such a useful digital or one to have. So I've got 4 of each. I'm possibly going to put 2 of each into each signature. We'll see how we go. Right, there we go. So that's that. This is tea stain paper, but the tea stain paper I have at the moment is a little dark. So that's why I showed you that I want to go with a slightly lighter one. I've got a lighter and a medium in the digital, and the same with the avocado. You've got a lighter and a sort of a medium shade, and I think I've chosen the medium there, but the light on the tea stained. All right, so that's what the difference is there. The other thing I have and like to use are these altered book pages. So what I do is I print them on the back and that side. This is an actual printed kit. I never had time to do one. I've just grabbed it for myself. This is how you get it. So you get a set of these, and then you get the set of the minis. On the back of the minis, we're not going to use the minis in here, but I've put that lovely soft pearl pink on the back there, 2 to a page, so that they are small dots. All right, so I will take these 8 pages here, and I tend to put, well, no, I take 4 of these, don't I? So I take these first 4. Now, why I say that, because you'll have similar things printed on the back, won't you? Because I run all 8 of these through, and then I put them back in my printer and run them again, so that they get different things on the back. So yeah, so I put 2 of each of these in my signature. All right, so that's what we'll add to our signatures as well, and I love these. So that's the altered book pages. If you've got your own book pages, of course you can do that. Now, I haven't had time to do this, but this is my homework and yours. I'm going to cut these out. These are my add-on pages and my ephemera. This is what I'm going to add to the decorative elements that I make for the journal along with you. So we've got all our tags, and I'm not going to go through it, but it's your tags, it's your envelopes. I will print on the back of my envelopes, but you can stencil, you can do whatever you want. I will cut all this up and put it into a container, and I'm going to show you my containers in a moment. If you were somebody who struggled to get the this particular page aligned on your printer, just drop me an email. You'll see my email in my in the bar below where I'm talking now. I do have this, and I can send it to you. For some reason, it's slightly moved. I think it was Elf on the Shelf. I'm blaming him, because everything else was fine. But there was, in the initial stages when I listed this, Debbie did bring it to my attention. I did change it, but you know, if you bought it after the first few hours of me listing it, you're fine. But if you didn't, drop me an email and I'll just send you that page. All right. Then the ephemera. So the ephemera is behind here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out all my ephemera like I do. All of it. I love those pages. Isn't it just stunning? I absolutely love them. I had the best time making these. Right. Oh, and then I forgot to tell you, these come from an actual diary that I have from the 1890s. I've got it here to show you today. So go and cut all of those out and put them in your container. And then these little goodies here, the little sentiments, which are wonderful quotes from famous people. I cut these out and I put them into one of these containers. All right, so that's homework for me and for you. We need to get that all ready so we're all done. My larger tags I put onto cardstock, 300 GSM or 110 pound weight, so whatever you use. And then the other ephemera bits, I just back it onto another piece of that cream lace page that I showed you earlier. So you can do that. It's up to you. Or you can print it on thicker card stock if you like. Okay, so that's what we're going to do with that. Now, very quickly, these are the background pages. I've got a printed kit and a digital, as you know. I print 2 sets of these, and that's what I'm going to use for this project. I might go over 1 or 2, but usually I try and stick within this. And then I have another set. If you've bought a printed kit, you get another set of the journal pages as well. All right, with the mini pages and everything else. So that's another 25 pages. All right, so those are all the pages. So very quickly, this is the lovely diary. Look at this, the condition of this. I absolutely love this. And I got this from a lovely lady on Etsy. And for the life of me now, her name's just gone out of my head. Gosh, what am I like? But this is the most gorgeous diary, and the condition of it is absolutely stunning. So you can see here's the actual pages. That one's from 1898, but I promise you that this diary belonged to a lady called Annie East. And there's Annie East in the garden. And this is the most beautiful penmanship in this diary. She's got a lot of her friends and herself. She's written poetry in French and English, and lots of her friends have written poems and extracts for her in here. And this is the most gorgeous diary. So it's got drawings, beautiful poems, the penmanship in here, and everything's dated. I haven't pulled anything out. You can see the different types of writing. That's from 1900. And the most beautiful poems and things in here. And the penmanship is absolutely stunning. So, yeah, there's lots and lots in various places in here. Really lovely. So, I've used some of the goodies in here in my kit. So, there you go. Right, so that goes like that. I'm going to put that to the side and just show you a couple of things. Now, when I'm getting my kits ready, as I might have mentioned long ago, I don't have a big mess to tidy up every time because I don't have time to tidy up messes, and I don't like working in a mess. That's just me. Everybody's different. But I find that if there's a mess on my table, I don't want to work. It sort of demotivates me. So what I do is the following. I end up with, and I'm just going to grab my Christmas one here. I use these baskets that stack, and you will see these on my Amazon favorite lists. These fit in the pages, and I use 3 of these for every project I make. I just use them again and again. I've got 6, but this is Christmas, and then my new ones go in the new one, so I'm just recycling them all the time. But they stack on top of each other. They've got these little things that they fit in top, so they nest. And I use one like I have here to put all the scraps in as I'm cutting up the pages, because when they're like this, everything in here is to do with Christmas from that kit, and I look for what I need in here first before I go and print or use another page, and I find that really handy. And also then I know this is where everything that I need is. I then take another 2 and I put the rest of the things in, which I'm going to show you now. But that's how I store this. So then I've just got this little section with everything in it, and that's my crafting project. And when I'm working on it, I just bring those 3 trays to my table along with these other bits I'm going to show you, which also fit in here. And there we go. And it takes me 5 minutes to put them all together, and desk is tidy. And then I'm motivated for another day. That's how I do it. The other thing I use are these, and I've had a lot of questions about these, so I thought I'd share that with you today. Again, these are things that I reuse and reuse. These little ones here store all the little bits, like my sentiments go in here. I'll put my buttons in there. I've put the buttons in ready, look. I put all sorts in here. So the little flowers and everything, I will have little bundles for everything, and that goes into another tray, and it's really easy. I just put it out in front of me, open them up, and there you go. When I'm looking for something, it's right there, and it encourages me, and it gives me inspiration. So just an idea. These come nested and also on my Amazon favorites list, but anything that you have, it doesn't have to be these, you know, any containers, whether it's the margarine containers, anything that you have, go and look for it and use it. What was it the other day I put on my desk? I thought, that it was a makeup pot. It was my cleansing pads or something, a little pot which is about that size, or probably this size. I thought, I'm going to bring it in here because I think I can put my little paper clips, those smally ones from Tim Holtz, in there. So just get yourself a set of containers, and it doesn't have to be something that you buy, and just keep using them because it saves time and tidying and all that stuff. So there we go. That's what I'm going to end up decanting things into. I have done most of it already. These I use for my die cuts, and I keep recycling them. So for example, I'll have a Christmas one, and I used last year's for Christmas this year, and I never had to, I think I cut 3 little sprigs this year. That was it. I used what I had. Then I will put the various die cuts that I use in colors. So I'll have pinks, I'll have lemons, I'll have neutrals like creams, greens, and that's what I take. I use these, and it's like a pencil case thing. So really easy. You just take it off, you look what you want, you close it up, and done. These fit into a drawer in my craft room there, and really handy to use. Again, it all fits into the tray. And then this big one, this is a A4 size, so like a US letter size, a little bit bigger. All my ephemera that I cut out, my tags, the envelopes, the add-on kit, everything, I put it in here. And when I put this lid on, and I put a elastic band around it, and that's my ephemera. And when I'm looking for it, it's in here. So for me, all of that, usually put these like this, and all of this fits into that tray. And there we go. That's my stuff for creating. Just thought I'd mention that if that helps anyone. All right, enough jabbering on the container front. Let me show you what else I'm doing. Right, on the die cut side, I've grabbed some pages or cardstock that I'm going to use. Now, these are colors that I go to again and again. So I'm going to have some greens. So this one's called aloe vera. This is a basil one, but it doesn't mean that you have to use basil. One of my favorite go-tos is this DCWV cardstock stack, the pastels. It's got gorgeous colors in here, and I've already spotted one that I want to use on the pink side, which is this lovely tone here. I've put some other, I've got the brights as well. You've got the most amazing colors in here. I used that one for Secret Garden, I remember. But you don't have to get this, but if you do have basil cardstock, I'm using this one, which is called Petal Soft. It's pink. And I am also using this one, which is called Twig. It's like a neutral. I tend to use my ivory cardstock, which I put my tags on, as a nice one as well. And there's another pink underneath, like a peachy pink underneath here. And this one is called Quartz. So those are the colors that I'm pretty much going to use. And I'm going to probably use the very soft ivory cardstock as well. So that's really, there's a yellow, a very soft yellow here. And that one's called Chiffon. All right, so those are pretty much the colors I'm going to use. And I will cut out my die cuts for those. Now, I've grabbed them here. Any flower that you have, it doesn't have to be these. These are ones I've had for years, and I'm not buying any. I'm using what I have. So any florals I will cut out here. Any leaves I'll cut out as well. And then this one, because it's very feminine, this kit, I have, and this is a bugger to use, but go and get yourself a hard toothbrush, all right, at the shop, at the pound store, yeah, the cheap like, what do they have in America? You've got, I know you've got a pound shop version, the Dollar Tree, that's what it's called. Go and get yourself a very hard new toothbrush, because I went for the proper tooling for this. I've gone through 3 of them and thrown them away. I've now, for the last year, year and a half, used a hard toothbrush, and it works brilliantly. Far better, and you can pick it up for $1 or £1. I'm sure you can. Probably a whole pack for that price, but it must be hard, the bristles. And then you can get the little card bits out in between. So this one's called Crochet, I think. Yes. All right, so that's what I'm going to cut out of my cardstock. So that's that. All right, then I have got some other goodies. I've got some stamps and inks, and these are the inks. Again, I'm going with what I have, so no need to buy anything. This one's Victorian Velvet, beautiful for this kit, perfect, love it. I've got Tattered Rose, which is a peachy pink, because we've got some peach in here as well. Very soft colors. I've gone with the oxides because they're softer, not as slightly softer than the normal distress ink. This one, Antique Linen, I used to use this a lot before I was using Vintage Photo. So that one we'll use. It's like a nice yellowed lace color. And then Bundle Sage as a little bit of green as a contrast. So those are the colors that I will be using for this. I have got some stamps. These I had in a freebie from a stamping magazine long ago. So it's a typewriter and some ink things. Go and have a look if you've got anything like that. These are ones I've found. I don't know if I've shared this one with you before, but I've had it before. It's from Sam Poole. All these different vintage extracts. So I love this. I've used this before and I love this. We've done a video with this, so we will be doing that again. This is one I think I've shared with you before, and I've just brought it up because I have it. It's a Stampers Anonymous. It's called Fabulous Flourishes, and it's absolutely perfect for this vintage lady letter from a lady's kit. So I've got this out. Whether I use pieces on it on pages, I just wanted to get that out. And the other one I had, again, is Stamp Collection, because of the beautiful vintage stamps. Although we have quite a lot in the kit, this is what I have. So I'm going to go, I've just put those here to inspire me. Then go and grab all the templates. You know, this beautiful one we will definitely add to our Letters from a Lady, because all the lace and everything as a belly band. That was a freebie in my Facebook group. And then all the others here are the standard templates 1, templates 2, the envelopes and the various goodies here. We'll definitely be using those. And then you want to just grab your stencils. Again, firm favorites, and I haven't even wiped this one, how lazy am I, but I will get to all that in the holidays. And this is a firm favorite of mine. Again, Flourishes. It's a Tim Holtz one. This is a cheapie I've had for years. I don't know where it comes from. It's a no-name version, no brand. This one's great for a bit of damask. It's called iCat Damask CTS 321 Craft Treat. So I'll use that. And then this must be my firm favorite of all times, a Finnabar stencil, a lace Finnabar stencil. I recommend it. I use this constantly and I love it. It's a prima one. Okay, so that's everything on this front. So we'll put all that back there. And then last but not least, I have got my things that I shared with you before. So this is the crinkle ribbon. Now I do have some of these kits remaining in my shop. I'm not going to restock them until I do the mini journal kit, which will probably be mid-Jan. So, but there won't be this, it'll be my normal ribbon and lace bundle. So if you get some vouchers, and don't forget, I do offer gift vouchers. If somebody's looking to gift you something in your family and you're wanting something from my website shop, go and grab a gift voucher, encourage them that way. That would be great. Or, of course, These are the crinkle ribbons, and I do love these colors. Oh my goodness. So we've got, this is the crinkle ribbon. I'll just take this out. I'm not going to show it all. You've seen it. This is just the extra. If you buy the ultimate bundle, you get this beautiful eyelash trim and these 2 bits along with the buttons. That's just the extras for free for buying everything. Then you've got your fabric. Go and gather up fabric. This is a cover piece and the other fabrics that I'm going to use. Then the ribbon bundle. Look at that. There's actually one missing from here, which is like this color in about that size. A beautiful dusky pink color. So I don't know why I didn't put it in here, but I only realized it when I was packing them that I had missed one, and it's not in here. And then these are all the lace pieces, the lace bundle, all of that there, and it's going to look awesome. So go and grab some lace, ribbon, fabric that you might have. I mean, you don't have to buy mine, obviously. You know, go and grab what you have. So that's what I've got. I was very fortunate and I was gifted these. Now these are the most gorgeous little crocheted doilies. If you've got something like this, go and grab it, because this just speaks, you know, vintage lady to me. I absolutely love these. And I've been saving them for something special, and I think this journal is it. So if you've got something or you are able to crochet, it's one thing I cannot do as far as crafts are concerned. Poor Carol tried to teach me, and bless her, she's got the patience of Joe, but I just can't get my head around it. I don't know why. I can do everything else. I'm a great knitter and all those things, but crochet, I don't know. Here's another gift that I was gifted. Isn't this exquisite? Oh, this is a real heirloom, and I was so spoilt with this. All right, so that was my daughter on the phone. So if you've got something that you can use like this, I'm not going to cut it up, obviously, but if you can use it somehow, then do that. Or even a nice dinner napkin or something like that. Okay. Then some other beautiful gifts that I was gifted, and I'll just put them in here because I mean, this is gorgeous as well. Something that you might have, or something that you been gifted or inherited that you want to put on your journal for yourself. You know, these always look beautiful on the cover with the bows and things. So go and grab some of that. I have put in some pearls. I do like to add pearls here and there. And the other thing I've done is I've gone through my beads. So these are actual precious stone beads in the most gorgeous colors. These are, you know, but they don't have to be natural. They can be plastic. Or if you've got a broken old pearl necklace, preferably not real pearls, you know, things like that. Go and look through your costume jewelry, that sort of thing, because I want to make a couple of bead dangles and things, and that's why I've gathered this. So, you know, we want to make this really special. So I'll show you how to do that. If you've got little jewelry pliers or something, it's not difficult. I taught myself, and I'll show you how to do it. It's not hard. Again, I've just gone and gathered some sealing wax because we are doing letters. So I have got, that's what I forgot to pick up from downstairs. I've got a sealing, a seal that's got A as an initial on there and that sort of thing. And I've got a couple, so I'm going to use some of this. Then you want to just grab some flowers. So these are the bundles that I had. I've got very few of these left. So these are the flowers that I'm going to add. There's going to be a lot of flowers and lacy bits and girly bits in here. So, and then these are the flowers that I sell in my website shop. All right. I will be using these in this journal. So you can see the lovely lemon. You've got the peach with the cream in the middle. I love that one. And the pink and the white. Absolutely stunning. And the peach. These are available in my website shop. If you're buying something, it's an add-on. So there you go. But if you're buying quite a few, like one of each, they're very reasonable. you know, then that's all right. But I'm not going to sell one pack to somebody and they're not buying anything else, because the postage will cost you 3 times what this costs. All right, so that's the reason why I've done that. But yeah, you can't go wrong with these. And I know people have struggled, and they're absolutely stunning, these flowers. Right, so that's everything I think I needed to share with you. I'm just thinking. I think that's about it. I think that give us a lot to do. I hope that you're excited about starting this project. I will try and get some videos out to you as soon as the new year has finished, is over, and get some videos out to you to get you going on that. But in the meantime, a lot to keep you busy and a lot to gather. Please have a look in your stash and around the house and in your jewelry box and all those places, because a lot of this stuff you can just gather from things that you have already. So I don't encourage you to go and have to buy stuff. If you follow me regularly, I tend to use the same sort of colors with distress inks and the same sorts of things. So hopefully you can keep revisiting those. All right, everyone. Have a wonderful Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. If you are celebrating any other holiday, may it be blessed. May you have fun. Just being with the family for me is all I need for Christmas. Whether there was Christmas or not, that is the best present for me. I do, and Abby's she's in a pudding suit there. A Christmas pudding with the holly and berries on the top of the pudding. I'll take a picture and put it there. So yeah, she's got her gifts and it's all ready. But yeah, I've done the shopping. I've got the cooking to do. I do love the cooking, but luckily I'm roping Paige in to help me. So we will prep the stuff the night before, and then it's just a big fun and games on the day. Last year I was playing Monopoly while I was cooking, and I don't know how I get myself into these scenarios, but I do. It's a fun day for us. We do lots of games. It's just my kids and myself and Abby. So yeah, I wish you all the best. May your new year be all you hope it to be. May your new year be all you hope it to be. And may it bring you happiness, joy, and may you all be blessed. And I will see you very soon. Thank you so much for all the support you have given me this year on YouTube, in my Facebook group, even in my website shop, Etsy. I can't thank you enough. You've made my year amazing. Right, I'm off. It's really the shortest day of the year here in well, it will be in the Northern Hemisphere, but I tell you, we've hardly had any sunlight today. I will see you all very soon. Take good care of yourselves, guys, and I love you all. Goodbye.